What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, folks? How is everyone doing today? Mr. Bean, what's going on? We've got 805 in the house. All Rise will not be able to hang out this evening. Condolences, Brian. His grandfather passed. Michael Walker, Firewalker, what's happening, buddy? How are you doing? I saw Daddy Dutch a little earlier. I saw John, Salt, Pepper, and Fire. What's happening, fellas? I trust that everyone is having a great week to this point. And for a lot of you, man, that summer vacation is almost here. For those of you who are in the education field, I know that feels good. So we're giving the peanut gallery the mandatory 3 or so minutes, man, to find their popcorn and their seats before we get started today. It's been a pretty cool week. Got a lot done. Couple of solid videos. Well, one solid video anyway. My second video, fun video to make, but it's gonna be interesting to see. My man, Thyron, how you doing, buddy? Congrats on that 50, man. Congrats on that 50. That is awesome. Big D's Delaware Barbecue. Is that new? I don't think I've seen that one before. Yeah, Thyron, congrats on that 50, man. That 50 piece. That's a big deal. That's a huge milestone. It takes some hard work to get to that point. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, TNT Barbecue hit that 50K, that 50,000 subscriber mark a few days ago. That is big time. Wow, thank you, T. Nice and early, man. I appreciate you. Wes Reed, how are you doing? So, folks, we're at that 3-minute mark, man. We will let the rest of the usual suspects wander in. A few days ago, we were sitting around talking. What am I going to do on Thursday? What am I going to do on Thursday? And at this stage of the game, hey, what's up, Trumpet? I'm telling you, it's getting harder and harder for me to come up with topics that I think you guys are going to really get excited about. So I was like, oh, I don't know. And Mama mentioned her coming on, and I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. I said, you haven't been on officially. So, folks, without further ado, let me introduce you guys to my number one fan, my number one sponsor, my number one supporter, man. Uh, Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mama Joe, man. Say hi to the folks, Mama.
Hi, folks.
Wow, look at that. Darnell is even here on time. That doesn't happen very often.
Hey,
Darnell is
Darnell.
here on time. That does not happen very often. So, folks, yes, Mama, this is Mama's first official time on the stream as a guest. And just a little bit, well, I'll let Mama go ahead. Mama, you introduce yourself to the folks. Uh, I'm sure there are quite a few of them that don't know much.
Okay. So, most of y'all know me as Mama Joe, and I'm Alicia Joseph, of course, CJ's wife. We've been married 36 years, and we met in college. I was, hey, Bean, how are you? Hey, Trumpet. Uh, he played football, and I was a cheerleader, and I had to take like 4 quarters of Spanish, and I was desperate. I mean, I was just failing, and I knew that CJ spoke Spanish. That was his major, so I went on a mission to find him so that I could have a tutor. And here we are, 20 years in the military, following him all around the world, and 36 years later, and a 28-year-old daughter, and a business barbecue uh, team, barbecue classes, my partner for life. Here we go. I try to stay on the backside of things, and because after being married for 36 years, I know how CJ is. He likes to be in control, and so I'm kind of the silent one that you guys don't see. But tonight I'm here, just making a little appearance.
Well, thank you for being here, Mama. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, man, without Mama, there's no Mama and Papa Joe's. There's no CJ. Uh, I don't know where I'd be at this point because I needed somebody to keep me on the straight and narrow back in the days. So and my mama slid right in there and made that happen. Uh, like I said, even now, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I said if for something like this barbecue thing, if your significant other, whether you're male or female, whether your significant other is involved, supports, encourages what you're trying to do. If they do not, man, it's not going to work. Either that relationship will not work or that business
Team.
venture
Yeah.
will not work. So it's got to be twofold. And I'm here to tell you it's not easy.
It's not.
Yeah, 36 years. All right. I know I'm a saint because I've managed to put up with this woman for 36 years. And I think all of you out there know who I am, what I'm about. I'm pretty cool. All right. But 36 years, I think we've gotten to know each other quite a bit, man. We know what turns us on, we know what turns us off. Um, but we still go sideways sometimes. So
Yeah.
that's a part of life, but we always seem to end up on the same page after a lot of words. uh, hey,
Trumpet, yes, he's asking, do I ever get tired of barbecue? We don't eat a lot of barbecue. When CJ does the YouTube videos, I mean, like if he does pork chops or ribeyes, then yes, but ribs and brisket, we don't eat a lot of that.
yeah, I'm here to tell you folks, the neighbors get a lot of brisket. The neighbors get a lot of pork ribs or chicken. They don't get a whole lot of beef ribs. They don't get a whole lot of chuck. Anything outside of the ordinary, they do not get. When we start talking about traditional barbecue. So no, we don't eat a whole lot of barbecue. When we do, man, we usually head out. Darnell, you know the deal, man. I know you are on your grind as well, man, and I can appreciate that. Yeah, I can absolutely appreciate that. Hey, you know, and Mama works full time. Like I said, she's the number one sponsor, man. She makes this possible. And the fact that she works full time, she doesn't have a whole lot of time, to be uh, in the videos with me. And I just don't feel right to ask her on her time off to come. Let's make a video. Even though she's more than willing, I don't see the need for it. So she'll get in where she fits in. Her summer is just about here, and she will start doing a little bit more over the next couple of months. Yeah, over the next couple of months. Darnell says he know the story. You know the deal, man. Hey, easy, Mr. Bean, easy. uh
And like CJ said, I think I always say get in where you fit in. So like if you're a husband and wife team or girlfriend and boyfriend and you're trying to make it work, you can only have one boss, so you have to decide who's the boss. And And CJ's the boss. I have more of the outgoing personality when we're out there talking with people, trying to do marketing, not afraid to ask for, the business. So I used to be in banking before I was in education, and I was a top salesperson. So I love talking to people and finding, new partners to collaborate.
So true, 805, man. Like I said, if your significant other do not support, if that person does not support what you're doing or trying to do, chances are one of two things will not work: that business venture or that relationship. And if you've really got your mind set on that business venture, then you're going to have to figure out how to cut your loss in order to make that happen. Uh, Thankfully, fortunately, man, I've got someone that is behind me 100%. Mama's got that steady paycheck coming in that affords me uh, the chances that what I can go out there and spend a little money without getting anything in return immediately. So we often, you got to spend money to make money. That old saying. Folks, if you haven't, Darnell, Mom, and I did an interview a few months ago on IG. Check that one out. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool.
Hey, Tom.
Judge, there are times when I do listen. Yeah, there are times when I do listen because mama have a good idea every
Every day.
yeah. Yeah, mama will have a good idea. Yeah, so you do have to listen. Yeah,
I'll
you
throw
do
it
have to
out
listen.
there and then I'll
Yeah.
back off and then I'll throw it out there again and then I'll back off if I really think I have a good idea. So you
Buzz,
just gotta know how to do it.
that is pretty cool, Buzz. You and the missus trimmed in season 6, but for a festival. Mom and I are very interested, man, in the vending aspect of barbecue. And at some point in the very near future, we're going to really uh, go whole hog into vending. Yeah, we're going to really go whole hog into vending at some point in the very near future. We talk about it uh, very frequently. Thank you so much, Charles. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I
Trumpet,
agree,
yeah,
Judge. He said military spouses are very special breed, the best. Thank you. I agree.
very, very independent. Yeah, very independent. Trumpet, the neighbors will get pork ribs. They won't get beef ribs. There are only 3 bones in that dino. That's not a whole lot to go around. So, no, sir. Yeah. All right. I do not want to fall behind today. Charles, you can have it. Matter of fact, in a couple of 2 weeks or so, Mama's headed out to Ohio to visit family, and I am going to send her on her way with some brisket. So I'm going to be doing a brisket experiment. I think we all know brisket seems to be king, especially when it comes to videos. Even though I get tired of cooking briskets for videos, I'm going to do an experiment. So this is kind of going to be something a little different. But I'm going to
Uh-oh.
do two briskets, same cook, and send Mama on her way. So I figured this is one way to get somewhat of a new video out of brisket on the channel. That's coming in another couple of weeks. Chris, that would be cool, man. I think I don't know how much we'd get done if you were close, because we probably sitting down chewing the fat more often than not. Yeah, but that would be cool. Mr. Bean, believe it or not, I have got ideas uh, to get a couple of you guys over to the house, man, and we'll do a video. We'll do a live. I think that will go over pretty well with our regular crew. So that is going to come up this summer. We'll make that happen. Tomas, what's happening, brother? How are you doing? Yeah. Folks, Tom just got a brand new swag cutting board. He's had it for about a month now. I don't know if it's just for him to look at, or is he going to let the public know? Is he going to show it to anybody? But it's been almost 3 months now, and I still haven't seen it publicly. He sent me a picture or two, but I don't know. I think he made it up. Yeah, I think he made it up. Darnell, man, I'd be up till midnight trying to make a video if I had to wait till Mama got home. uh, that is something. Yeah, that would be some work.
Hey, folks, if you're new to our YouTube channel, drop a line in the chat and tell us how you heard about us.
Yes. Chris, nah, man, somebody got to keep us straight, man. Somebody has to keep us straight. Yeah, so let's make that happen. There's no doubt, Judge, man, a military wife, especially, or military husband, with that military individual deploying and everything else, they've got to be ready to step up to the plate, swing for the fences to make that family continue rolling, whether or not there are kids involved. Absolutely. Stephen, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you this evening. Good to see you this evening, man.
Hey, Stephen.
TNT, I know you love vending, man. I don't think you know you remember how to make a video now, all the vending you've been doing. Yeah, I totally agree, man. I think I would enjoy vending. The closest we've come to vending are doing the Traeger demos, and we enjoy those. We enjoy meeting people, interacting with the public. So I can definitely see that happening when we start vending. Mama Buzz says if it wasn't for his babe Wendy, he'd be lost off the deep end.
Oh.
All right. Seeing as she is the main sponsor, investor for their little venture. Ditto, Buzz. Ditto. Man, Darnell says he's out there championing for briskets to be sold at 33 to 36, $33 to 36 pounds. All right. I think he messed that up somehow. All right. But I'm thinking he wants to bring the price of brisket down. Because if you're going to sell brisket, man, you're going to have to jack those prices up to make a little profit. So I can definitely agree with that one, man.
I think we had somebody.
Man, go ahead, Mama.
I think we had somebody new. Rios M said good evening.
All right, I'm trying to stay in line with the chat. You're jumping.
Okay.
Yeah, you're jumping on me.
Go ahead, boss.
Yeah. T, man, we try to do what we do, man. We definitely the subscribers, even the new subscribers, the people that are just out there wandering, they love brisket. Every time we put out a brisket video, man, we're looking at 30, 40, or 50 subs off of that particular video. But you get tired of putting the same old types of videos out. So I would do a video a week on brisket if I could find different ways of cooking it. And when I say different ways, I want it to be a way that I enjoy cooking. So if I can do experiment where I'm comparing two different things, two different briskets, that's the type of stuff that I will be doing. But yes, we absolutely love it, man. Thanks. Charles, that is awesome to hear, man. Brisket is a pretty easy piece of meat to cook once you've experienced.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've gotten to that point where you understand what it takes to cook that brisket. Up front, to a new cook, it's pretty intimidating. And you've got to cook some bad briskets in order to be able to cook a great brisket. I'm here to tell you that is the truth. That is gospel. I remember back in the days when my buddies and I thought we were cooking good briskets, we were not even close. We were not even close to the briskets I was cooking back in the days compared to now, man. Uh, I would be laughed off of a YouTube or the comp circuit. So you've got to cook some bad briskets in order to be able to cook some good briskets. Now, what social media has done is really cut the learning curve. You know, now you can go out there and watch 6 or 7 different brisket cooks and pull from each of those videos and cobble together your own process, your own recipes, and be pretty successful. But back in the days, that wasn't there. But thanks, Charles. That is great to hear. T man, man, whenever, you know me. I'm always down, man. Get well. Uh I know summer is here. It's time for vending. You just got the new trailer. Time to make all that money, make money. So I know that we're gonna have to wait till the fall or something like that. Uh or midsummer. Is that when it starts snowing in Iowa? Midsummer. So so at some point we're gonna make it happen, T. Yeah. Yeah, at some point we're gonna make it happen. Judge, totally agree, man. Totally agree. Mama, that's for you.
Yeah, he's on the Bigfoot watch.
Yepper.
Ah,
Rio Sam, how you doing, buddy? Good evening, man. My man E. What's happening, buddy? Good to see you here this evening, man. Folks, if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, don't hesitate. Yeah, don't hesitate. Smoking Joe is here. What's happening, Joe? Folks, Joe was out at Uvalde last weekend. We all know the story of what's going on in Uvalde, and a number of barbecue cooks, a number of pit masters took it upon themselves to go to Uvalde and do some benefit cooks, whether it be to raise money or just to feed the grieving public in Uvalde. That was a pretty huge deal, pretty cool thing to do, man. Joe, that's awesome. Good to see you this evening.
salute, Joe.
All right, let me there we go. Tom, nah, I think I wouldn't try to sell natties. I'd probably give them away with a plate of food. Uh, I don't know anybody would pay for natties, man. I'd have to give them away, but that's all good, baby. Yeah, that is all good. Oh, you're talking, Darnell. You were referring to cooked brisket, 33 to $36 a pound. Yeah, I remember, man, when restaurants were charging, 18, $21 a pound. But over the last few months, it's in the 30s now. Yeah, for a pound of cooked brisket. Yeah, so definitely, man, it is expensive. It's hard to tell your public, it's hard to tell your customers, yeah, it's $32 a pound, you know, because unless you're Joe Rockefeller, man, everybody's gonna they'll turn their lip up at that kind of price, until they get to understand what you are paying for brisket. It is ridiculous. 805 says he's only cooked 20 briskets and he still has to work on it. Yeah. Now, I can totally understand it, man. Like I said, once you got it down, they're pretty easy to cook. And don't get me wrong, even once you've got it down, There's still going to be times, man, when you screw up a particular brisket for whatever reason. So it happens. It happens. Thank you so much, Mr. Bean. Thank you so much. Yeah, at Bean, before he took our class, he was doing like a grapefruit brisket. Uh, he was marinated his brisket in grapefruit juice, and oh man, it was something crazy. But we got him on the right track. Yeah, we got him on the right track. Joe, I believe Joe cooked or he was involved with some 200 uh, or so briskets. I don't know that he cooked all 200, but was involved somehow. That is a load of brisket.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that is a lot of work. Now, what I would have loved to have been doing for those briskets is trimming. All right. I would have loved to have been in the trimming portion. Yeah, absolutely. Ian V. E said, looking to cook a dish that no one has done. Sometimes you get tired of the same old
Mm-hmm.
dishes, and he's going to come up with something. I totally agree, man. I love the ideas of videos that are outside the usual box. Uh, and I'm glad you brought that point up, E. Jorge 805. Tomorrow he releases a video of a brisket that he grilled on the Kanka grill. That's the rotisserie style. Uh, and I am just looking forward to seeing how that turns out. So be on the lookout for 805's video tomorrow of a rotisserie style brisket, like a grilled brisket. I love the idea of thinking outside the box, man. Uh, man, same old gets old.
Yeah.
So at some point, you got to find a way. All right, how can I mix something in to create something a little different? Awesome job. Awesome idea, Jorge. Mama, Darnell wants to know when are we going to see you on the Traeger? Hey, it's this summer.
It is.
Yeah, Mama's gonna be cooking. Yeah, Mama's gonna be cooking.
I get out for the summer next Thursday, and then we got a catering job next weekend, and then I'm going to Ohio to spend a week with my dad. But once I get back, you'll see me on the Traeger.
Charles want to try that potato salad, Mama.
Oh my God, that potato salad was so easy and so delicious. The hot sauce just gave it a little extra something. It was tangy, really easy to do.
Yes, it was. It absolutely was. Buzz, man, I cleaned 3 pits today. I had my Timberline 850 dirty from chicken wings last week. I had my Brooks mini drum dirty from what did I put on the drum? Oh, barbacoa from beef cheeks.
Oh,
And then I had the I had the Weber dirty from what video last week. So I cleaned all 3 today. Got them put away, got them covered up, and then got the Weber dirty again for tomorrow's video. But be on the lookout for that video. I kind of do a little faux pas in that video, and I'm not I dude I'm not perfect. Uh, but I want to show you guys. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to work out. But there's always ways to get around those mistakes, those accidents. Those I tried to take a shortcut and it ended up going bad, but I think I made it work in the end. Be on the lookout for that video. It's
He
a
did.
crispy pork belly video tomorrow. Dropping tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that one. Pretty cool. It's all good, Joe. It is all good, man. Trumpet. Man, you're eating salads for lunch and then Snicker bars for dinner. I don't uh, uh man, I lost my spot. Where are we? Where are we? All right, there we are. Trumpet, I've got such big plans, man, for a goat. All right, for a goat. I just need to find the pit. Man, I'm glad that Maggie's worked out, Trumpet. I'm glad that Maggie's worked out. And I'm glad you did it on a meat different than beef because that's the only place I've used it. And I used it on pork ribs and you thought it worked well. So, all right, I'm gonna feel now comfortable trying it on a couple of different proteins. But nice job, man. Yeah, nice job. Charles, that's the truth, man. Hey, everything is high. We still want to eat quality meats. We still want to cook quality meats. So you've got to pay for them. You know, you might be a little more picky about when you cook those quality meats, why you cook those quality meats. But yeah, we still want them and we're willing to pay for them, especially if you've got the resources.
Trumpet, we've tried seafood and the YouTube audience just does not respond well to it. He said we should try ceviche, but add some octopus and crab meat.
I mean, that is something that we enjoy to eat. We enjoy eating it. And at this stage of the game, Trumpet, with cost being what it is,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I want to see a little bit of a return on just about anything we're going to spend money on in terms of this YouTube uh, uh, venture. So I'm at the point now where unless I'm going to cook something specific for dinner, uh, then I am not going to do a video. I'm not going to go out there and purchase items to make a video that I know won't give me the return that I would like. You know, we love oxtails. I'm due for another oxtail video.
Mm-hmm.
And for our channel, oxtails haven't done very well, which I'm really a little surprised because a lot of people enjoy oxtail,
Mm-hmm.
but our oxtail videos haven't taken. Now the last one was maybe a year ago. As our subscribers grow and we broaden our reach, maybe that will change.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see that happening in the very near future. But man, I would love to do more seafood videos because we enjoy seafood. We probably eat fish, shrimp, or crab, or something along those lines. Uh, at a minimum, twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we do enjoy seafood. Judge, this is the truth. Texture and tenderness is not going to go anywhere. Is not going to change. You know, and I tell that to comp cooks very often, man. Once you learn texture and tenderness, then from there it's just a matter of adjusting, tweaking your recipes to get that quality end product. Uh, uh, Temp, if you're one of those that continue to focus on a particular temperature, man, chances are you're going to be wrong 75% of the times. You got to treat each piece of meat like an individual. Each piece of meat, man, will cook differently. Each piece of meat will cook differently. Trumpet, they had a comp on trimming them. You saw it on one of the videos. Ah, that is pretty cool. Yeah, I would have liked to have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Cook 113 brisket. Trimming was a blast. I know you got plenty of meat for some sausage, Joe. If they let you keep all those trimmings, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would love to, man, but it wouldn't be worth the money.
Yeah.
I think I would rather just spend that money on a video that I think is going to bring back something in return. What's happening, Rick? How are you doing, buddy? Jorge, man, that is pretty cool to hear. I have never seen anything like that, so I'm very, very interested in watching that video tomorrow. Mama have I've seen the video. I I'm telling you, E, I do not mess with desserts. When I want something sweet, I'll go get some ice cream. I'll go get some
Cookies.
cookies, but that's it. I don't do desserts. Every once in a while, Mom will do a dessert.
Yeah, I try not to because it's only CJ and I at home. We're empty nesters. So if I bake a dessert, I'm going to eat the whole thing because he's just not. So I haven't tried it, but I will this summer. As soon as I get out, I'll try it. I love cheesecake. So I'll have to get a nice slice and then give it to the neighbors, or else I'll eat the whole thing.
Wow, Rick, what's going on? You cooking for something? Graduation? Pretty cool. What's up, Lance? Yeah, sleeper. He marinated it in grapefruit juice and hey, sleeper, relax. Yeah, he injected with grapefruit juice too. That was a little much. I would have let him get away with just the marinade, but injecting with grapefruit juice, I don't need that much vitamin C. What's up, Joe? My man Joe out of Arizona. Good to have you, Joe. Folks, be on the lookout. Joe, Killer Miller Q and the Mom and Papa Joe have got something in the works, man. It's got a couple of weeks coming, but be on the lookout. Trumpet and these pellets. He's always pushing some adapter, some attachment. I don't even know what that is, Trumpet. Folks, go look at what Trumpet is selling. Yeah. I'm telling you, leave my Weber kettle alone. It's perfect as is. All right, where are we? Yeah, it is perfect as is. All right, where?
Is Gordon Reed a new name?
Yeah, I do not remember that name in the past.
Gordon, drop a line and tell us how you heard about us.
Charles says, "Is Traeger a good grill? I want to get one, but having mixed feelings." Charles, the answer to that is yes, but I would suggest you do your homework. I don't care. You talk to 100 people. Uh, 25 of them are going to say one thing. 25% are going to say another. 25% is going to say another. So ultimately, you're going to have to do your homework. I'm here to tell you, we've got 5 Traegers sitting on our deck, and we've never had a problem with one of them. I can do anything on any of them, and it will be worthy of a YouTube video. We put out videos on all our Traegers a couple of times a month. So ultimately, like anything else, you get to know the piece of equipment you're working on, whether that be Traeger, Rectech, Pit Boss, or whatever the case might be. You get to know how to operate, how to function with that equipment, and you can turn out a quality product. Anybody out there that's complaining about one particular grill or two particular grills is because they don't know how to properly use that piece of equipment. I keep my Traegers clean. I've never had a fire issue. So it's just some common sense things that a lot of people mistake. But do your homework. Any specific questions you have about Traeger, I'm here to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right, Darnell and Trumpet on these Snicker bars. I don't know what's going on with those two dudes. Yeah, Darnell need to move to Leander, or Trumpet needs to move to 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 Marin or something. Jorge, I'm telling you, man, we got a lot of people ready to see that conker in action. Let's make that happen. It's coming. It is coming. Looking forward to that. Tom, I will cook on the disco when you show up with some meat on that cutting board. How is that? Hmm?
Oh,
uh, dude, if I ever got my hand on Billy Earl, uh, it'll be goat tacos. uh,
V, jump on the grill. I do it when I get on, when I use the Traeger, I do a lot of sides. I do the beans and vegetables and stuff like that. I've done pizza on it, but I just enjoy coming home and dinner being ready and allowing CJ to cook. But just jump on there. If you mess up, toss it out and try again.
yeah, no, dude. The thing about it is, even when we screw up barbecue, it still ends up being pretty decent
Hmm.
eats. You've really got to go out your way to make something inedible. You've really got to go out your way. So the only way to get better, man, is to go ahead and do it. Understand up front that chances are, yeah, you're gonna screw something up. But using those lessons learned each time you cook, man, take a little notes, keep a record, and it's just as you move on. And one of the best things you can do is experiment. You know, you want to look at some videos to find out what people are doing, but ultimately, do your thing.
Hmm.
Do your thing. That
And
is
for
that
me,
is great.
well, and for me personally, I'd rather get on the Traeger, just turn it on and set the temperature than deal with the hot coals, the
Yeah. Yeah.
charcoal.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just too
Uh,
hot right now.
yeah. And I think if you're a beginner, a pellet grill is absolutely an awesome way to get introduced into this style of cooking. Uh, and as you get more experience, and then you feel like, all right, I want to try something else, then maybe a stick burner. Um, and if a pellet grill it might be a little too expensive, guess what? A Weber can do magic. Yeah, a Weber can do magic. You can slow cook with the best of them with a Weber.
Hey, Darwin, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, Mama's just you
I'm
just
ahead of
stay.
you.
Yeah, you just stay at the end of the chat. Yeah. Trumpet, I think Darnell turned you down. All right. Just want you to know that I tried, but it is not happening. Buzz said, crab legs quadrupled. Man, there's something. You know, Mom and I, we were buying crab legs, king crab legs by the case from Costco. And the last case we bought, I can't remember, was 200, and a case is like 10 pounds, and I want to say it was 200 and maybe $20 for that case, which is a lot cheaper than the $30 a pound that you find it for in some of the markets. And Mr. Bean told me that last time he went to check, because I talked him into buying it by the case instead of by the pound. He said that a case was almost $400. I have not gone there to verify because I don't want to see that kind of sticker price. But yeah, even crab legs. Sean, what's happening, buddy? How are you doing, man? Good to have you this evening. Good to see you. Charles, man, anything we can do, man, don't hesitate. We love sharing the little knowledge that we have, as do many others in this chat. We love to share. So if you've got any questions, man, privately or publicly, hit me up. We'll make it happen. Joe, driving home, man, be safe. All this brisket talk got him hungry. Yes, sir. All right, where are we? Where are we? All right. Man,
Sean Hooks.
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. All right. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I
Okay.
am back. My man Z, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you this evening, man. Yeah, good to see you. There you go, Darnell. Buzz is your homie. Darwin says he's ruined more meat than all of you guys. I don't know about that. I know you've ruined more beans than I have. uh, uh, Mr. Bean says you need to make a video of when barbecue goes wrong. Ah, man, I don't have many instances at this point, man, of when barbecue goes wrong. Uh, every once in a while, I do trip and screw something else. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. But other than that, uh, most of the times, man, the especially video wise, our cooks are so well thought out. They're so well planned, uh, and I'm able to adjust on the fly. But every once in a while, yes, I do trip up. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video.
Tomorrow's video, it's not that big of a mistake. For CJ, it was a mistake. But I keep telling him that, when we do have some, that we need to just do a bloopers video at some point, just put all the bloopers out there. And I think that would be fun. But he's such a perfectionist. Everything is well thought out and organized all the time.
Yeah, Darwin, totally agree, man. That's a great way to get introduced to the to this hobby, pellet grills. And then once you've got that little bit of experience, then you can branch out, man, and start doing some more some live fire cooks, so to speak. uh, Mr. Bean. Yeah, Mr. Bean could probably put out 3 to 4 vids a week. Folks, all rise. That's Brian Everett. His grandfather passed. Uh, a 92-year-old vet. All right, so prayers, condolences. Thanks for stopping in, Brian. Trumpet, I have told Darnell that. I have told that to Darnell.
You adult.
He did that one video, man, and I don't know, uh, folks. Once that cherry was popped, that was the time now to just let loose. Using lessons learned. But we haven't seen anything since then. Come on, Darnell, we're here, man. Let's go. Brian, all rise, man. As much as I love to eat crawfish, believe it or not, I have never cooked them. I've never done a crawfish boil. I've been involved in eating a bunch of them. I've attended quite a few boils, but I've never done them. If I'm going to do a seafood boil, it's going to be crabs. I've never done the crawfish. And over the years, I've come to learn that there's a method to cooking crawfish. It's just not dump them in a pot of hot water and cook them for 20 or 30 minutes or whatever the case might be and pull them out. There's an actual method if you're going to do it properly. And again, I'm one of those. If I decide to dip my feet into the pond, I'm going all in, and I want to do it the way it's supposed to be done for the best end product. Mama, that is so true. Darwin, we were talking about that yesterday, about getting together with the ladies. We have not done bread per se. We've done cornbread, we've done pizzas, we've done cookies. So kind of yes, that we've tried baking bread. But we haven't rolled out some dough and then and cooked some bread on the Traeger. No. But we've done quite a bit of stuff, to include Jamaican meat patties.
Yes. And then again, CJ is not a bread person.
Yeah,
so if I bake bread, then I'm going to eat the whole loaf myself.
Yeah. No, I'm all about that. I'm a carnivore. So I'm all about that protein. Trumpet, I am telling you, I've never had the Brussels sprouts in a crawfish boil. But the one thing I've had that I was just thrilled with, we were at a barbecue contest, and this gentleman did a crawfish boil on Friday evening. And just when the crawfish were finished, he turned off the fire, turned off the propane. The water stopped boiling, and he pulled out like 24 eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And he gently cracked those eggs into that hot water. And then just let them poach for about 20 minutes. And dude, folks, I'm here to tell you, those eggs were totally delicious.
Yep.
With that soft cooked yolk. Wasn't a runny yolk, but it was soft, cooked, and so well seasoned. They absorbed all that crawfish flavor, all the crawfish seasonings. So I thought that was pretty cool. Poached eggs in crawfish juice. Big D, Old Bay is just all purpose. Yeah. Old Bay is totally all purpose. We've got that garlic Old Bay in the house. We've got that traditional Old Bay in the house, and we use it quite frequently. Matter of fact, I haven't done an Old Bay brisket. I need to see what that might be like.
Sean, I am not drinking a Taylor port. I love port. It's a little heavy right now with it being so hot here in San Antonio. I drink it in the wintertime. I'm doing a Cabernet Sauvignon that's been aged in a rye whiskey barrel. I'm ahead of you, babe.
Yeah. Darnell, I get enough of you and Trumpet right here on Thursday nights. Yeah, I don't need y'all moving in with me. My man Z. uh, Bean, I think we all know that, man. Yeah, we all know that. All right, where are we? Trying to play catch up here. Oh, you know that, Kev. Man, after we get a few of those in us, uh, fall asleep. Now, I have forgotten that I had briskets on the pit after some good drinks.
Or a whole pig.
uh, oh yeah, that will make us forget.
Brian said thank you. He'll be doing a few TikTok videos for sure and some shorts.
Okay,
All
all
Rise
right,
Barbecue.
yeah. Darwin, that is the truth, man. Mom and I, we're very close to getting. Now I'm going to leave that one alone.
To
We'll just
get
let it.
what?
We'll let it come when it comes. But
Oh,
but
okay.
but stick burners definitely come with a learning curve. If you're a newbie without very much experience and you get a stick burner, chances are you're going to struggle unless you have somebody there to really assist you in that journey. Stick burners turn out a quality product. They turn out a quality product, but they require a little bit more work than a pellet or something along those lines. Not trying to talk anybody out of it. Not trying to talk anybody out of it. Folks, I'm one of those. I walked into a car lot in Germany as a young private first class, having never driven a standard, all right, and drove off the lot, albeit slowly and herky jerky, but drove off the lot with a standard. What 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 was a 20-minute drive? Maybe took me an hour. All right, but I got home. So I have no problems with just going out there and buying something and learning it along the way. Oh, very true. Very true, man. Everything comes with some time to learn. Mr. Bean, shut up. uh, all right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Trumpet, mom is a little bougie when it comes to that wine right there. I- uh, Trumpet says he learned on the kettle first, then the offset, and got to the pellets for the convenience factors. Oh yeah, pellets are absolutely convenient, man. It doesn't get much better. Yeah, it doesn't get much better.
Good night, E. Cooking with E and V. Thank you for joining us. I'll be doing the cheesecake soon.
Have a good one, E. Judge, we definitely we love stick burners. I would love to do more stick burners video, except for the fact that I hate having to pull that Jambo out of the garage, get it set up in the driveway. Um, but that's about to change in the next, hopefully next month or so. We're gonna have a stick burner on the deck alongside the rest of Murderers Row. Stay tuned.
Folks, Z is Darwin.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's CJ's nickname for
Yeah.
Darwin. He calls him Z.
Yeah. Z stands for Zilla, as in Godzilla. Darwin is a beast. All right.
He's six
He,
five,
yeah.
six.
He's about 11'10". All right. And a beast of a man. So the
Sweet
Z
as
is
can
for
be.
Zilla.
Trumpet, we may make our way to the Twisty Mule Winery.
You hear her pronounce
I
mule.
can I
Yeah,
know because
that she's already
mule.
twisted. Yeah, she's already twisted.
Honk.
Buzz, that sounds absolutely delicious, man. A Cajun Cornish hen stuffed with boudin, with the boudin and crispy,
Boudin.
spicy skin. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Sleeper, that's what that's what those pits on the deck in that backyard is called, man. Murderer's row. Because anything we put on them is gonna come out killer. Yeah, anything we put on them is gonna come out killer. So that's murderer's row. But in the very near future, we're looking to have a stick burner join the team. Yeah, join the team. It is coming. All right, Z.
He's mocking me.
Yeah. uh, all right, folks. I am getting ready to go watch my my basketball game, and please don't nobody mention any scores or anything because I've got it recording, and I'm getting ready to go watch it from scratch. We are right there at that hour mark, as usual. Man, we really, really appreciate this hour that you guys and gals spend with us. We look forward to many more. Uh, Thank you guys for joining Mom and I this evening, man. And we want to see you here, right back here next Thursday. Um, be on the
Thank
lookout for the
you for
video
letting me be
tomorrow.
on officially.
Yeah. Yeah. Be on the lookout for a video tomorrow. And yes, uh, Darwin, Kevin, Brian, we're doing lunch tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing lunch tomorrow. All right, unless somebody changes something. But I want all you guys to have a great evening. Finish your Friday and enjoy your weekend. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you when we see you.
Good night, guys.